Okay, Abby and I come to the supermarket an abnormal amount of times, and I think every single YouTube video I've made features a supermarket. But trust me, it is not just manufactured. I do love the colors, I love the symmetrical lines, but at the same time, Abby and I, we love supermarkets. We love coming to shop and just walking around, as weird as that seems, alright? So this is a real part of our lives. Hey guys, so I am going to be going to KL tomorrow morning, and we have a 8 a.m. flight, so we're going to be leaving the house super early. But the reason why I'm talking to you now is that I realized that the last trip I went on was to Ireland and Amsterdam back in July, and I did not film any vlog type videos. I did document the process of my Irish trip, and I'm still working because that's kind of a more ambitious film project that I'm putting together. So hopefully I'll have that out for you guys soon. But I never really vlogged it, so I didn't really document day-to-day life when I was in Ireland. So I'm definitely going to be doing that when I go to KL for these next few days. But on top of that, I wanted to show you guys what I'm bringing with me and how I pack my camera bag. Okay, so I guess the first piece of equipment I should show you is the bag that I'm bringing, and it's this Wandrd Prvke 21-liter backpack. Now this is a special camera backpack. It's made to carry cameras. I do think that it's a great bag when you are actually traveling from point A to point B, you're flying overseas, and you need something to carry your gear with you. What I don't think it's great for is day-to-day stuff, like when I'm going out with my friends or I'm going out with Abby. This bag, it doesn't really match a lot of the outfits that I would wear, and so I end up leaving it at home. The second thing is you have to pay extra for the photography cube to fit inside it. So these are two big cons with this bag, and really focusing on the main one, I don't think that it is sort of streamlined enough and I guess aesthetic enough for me to be carrying out day to day. And that's why I'm buying a separate bag. That's not here right now. It didn't make it in time for this trip, but I will be showing it to you guys once it gets here. What I put inside the bag. Firstly, I have this new tripod that I bought. It is a Surrey Traveler tripod, and I just have the photography head on there because I don't think I need the video head for me to be filming a lot of things, because most of the time I'm going to be setting this up and then filming myself. So I won't be behind the camera having to pan and tilt. Okay, the next two things I've had for a while now. I usually don't even bring the camera anyway if I don't have these two things. First is the PGY Tech Mantis tripod. Allows me to get a bit more reach and to vlog myself, and also to set up the camera on surfaces and tables to film me, my friends, me and Abby. Because usually I have my cage on my camera. I've got quite a big lens on it, so it won't really even stay flat, and I can't really like tilt it up to point towards us. The next thing I have, which has sparked so much creativity, is the small rig magic arm. Allows you to get quite a few options for your different kind of shots, and allows you to expand your creative process when you're thinking about the types of shots that you want to get. So this, amazing. You should get this for any camera you have. I really, really recommend it. The next thing I'm bringing is the DJI Mic 1. So I only have the first edition of the DJI mic. I don't have the second edition except for my actual DJI Osmo Pocket 3. However, I'm not sure how I can actually link that up to my camera because it doesn't have a transmitter. It records directly into the DJI. But this mic has served me super well. It records, I think, pretty decent audio. I'm using it right now, and comes with this nice case which allows me to charge it as well. Next, for audio, I have Sony proprietary ECM M1. This is, I think, probably their top of the line shotgun mic in the consumer range right now for content creators, and it allows me to get pretty good audio of, talking shots, but also good ambient audio for me to create more depth to my videos. Alright, the next thing I have are two filters from Moment. Before I switched lenses to the Sony GM2 1635, I was using K&F lenses, but I thought that because I have a nicer lens now, I'm going to upgrade my filters too. So I decided to go with Moment because I've been wanting the Moment Cine Bloom for the longest time. This guy that I watch, Cinema Bryce, he uses, I believe, a 20% Cine Bloom. I think for my day-to-day stuff, 10% is a bit more appropriate. So I bought the 10% and I also bought their V&D because it stacks and it also allows you to put the normal Sony lens cap over it. So that really helps a lot. Okay, the next thing I'm bringing is in case I want to carry out my camera without a bag. I have this PGY Tech shoulder strap and it's quick release with the PGY Tech system, which I have attached to my cage. And it allows me to carry my camera with the camera facing downward. And that is so important. I know you can do that with a Peak Design one too, but I decided to opt for this option because it was, I think, half the price on Shopee. So I was definitely trying to save a bit of money here. So the next thing I'm going to be bringing is the Aperture MC Pro light. Now, I'm using this because I think I need a proper light when I go to the hotel room and I want to film talking headshots like this. I don't think the lighting is going to be very good. So most of the time, even in my own room where sunlight, it does come in, but it's pretty fickle and you never know when clouds are going to come overhead. I think having a light on hand will be super effective for me and just a bit something that can save me in a pinch. And I've been using this light as my proper key light for ages now. I'm going to invest in a proper light soon, but for now, this really small portable light is more than I need. Okay guys, now I'm going to be showing you guys a little bit more about the Wandrd Prvke 21 liter bag and why I do like it for travel even though it's not the bag that I will pick for everyday use. So here we have a nice zipper for me to put documents in, or also my wallet if I want quick access to it, which is kind of basically what I use. I think I've got a couple pieces of paper in there right now. On the side here, you have a water bottle holder, or you could also use this compartment to put your tripod, which is what I do, and you have a strap right up here to get at that and to secure your tripod. And you can zip it up if you don't want it to expand, and you can unzip it to expand it. So that's really nice. Over on the side here, you have a quick access pocket. I know a lot of people, rave on about quick access pockets, but I think most camera bags these days have quick access pockets. And if they don't, they probably shouldn't be ones that you consider because this is super important. Get your camera in and out really quick. And then you can zip it up like this. I also like that the material of the Wandrd Prvke feels kind of waterproof. So you do feel a bit secure, although the top part is not waterproof at all. So you would feel a bit more cautious about putting valuable pieces of gear in there if you're going into a wet climate. So you can open it up like this and you can unroll that. So it gives you quite a lot of space if you needed to extend out your bag. But of course it will be a bit unsightly if you're really stuffing this fully. And you can put quite a few things in here. I've got a small little packet of tissues right now. So let me show you how I fill this part up. So usually for the top compartment, I'm putting my DJI mic in there. And I'm also going to be putting Aperture MC Pro. Now I'm going to be putting this whole box for the example, but in actuality, I'm only going to be bringing the light and some filters, but I'm using the light to kind of light the shot right now. So that's what I'm going to have to do. And usually I also put my filters inside. And lastly, I have a sort of tech pouch. This is from Earth. This has stuff like my portable charger, some charging cables for my MacBook. I've got a microfiber cloth. I've got some lens cleaner in there. And I've also got an SD card holder. So this is kind of a keep all for a lot of the different miscellaneous tech stuff I have. And that goes in the top compartment as well. And that fits pretty dang well actually. And you can roll it up like this. And you've got these two magnetic clips that just attach together. And boom, the top compartment is secure. Now I didn't show you guys, but actually I put my little diary, which I carry. This is just only for when I travel, when I want to record notes or if I have ideas, I put them in here and I put that in the front compartment right there. Now, let's see the photography cube. So you have to open this up and you can open it up like this and the photography cube is right here. So this is actually a separate detachable cube. So I know some people will like this, some people don't. Actually, I think it's a bit inconvenient for it to be a separate cube, and I had to pay over $100 for this separately, so that's also not great. But with this camera cube, you can insert it right in here. It fits perfectly. And you can rearrange it inside, of course, to fit your configuration. Now, of course, I'm recording right now on the camera I'm using, but that would go right here, so it has access to the quick release compartment. And sometimes if I'm carrying my DJI, which I'm not this trip, I'll put the DJI here as well. And you could put other miscellaneous stuff there too. So for example, I'm gonna wrap up this camera strap that I'm gonna be bringing, and I'm gonna be putting it right here. And for the time being, I will also be putting my small rig magic arm in this compartment here. And then after that, you can just zip it up like this. And then you're done. Now, a great thing about this bag is it has a dedicated laptop compartment. So firstly, you can actually arrange a lot of different things here. So you could be putting SD cards, you could be putting external hard drives, all that kind of jazz right here. But the main thing I would use it for is to put in my MacBook, which I'll be doing right now. So I have a new M3 MacBook Pro, and it is 14 inches. It's quite a heavy laptop, I won't lie. And it fits perfectly in this top compartment. And it always feels super secure. It's super well padded. I really, really love it. And I zip it up like this. I actually tried using this bag as my sort of study bag because it is, you know, I can carry my computer and my laptop inside, but unfortunately it just is too big and bulky. Once you fill it up, you know, it's still quite streamlined. It's still quite nice. You know, I'm not going to be ashamed carrying this around, but it just isn't a bag that I would put on my back every single day. Because most of the time, I don't need all the compartments to fill up. I only have my camera, which I usually just hold on me anyway. So this is a little bit unnecessary. The final part of this bag is this secret compartment right here. Now, there are other little zippers on the sides that you can use, but I don't. But I use this compartment to put stuff like my wallet, my phone, and also my passport. So my passport is in the safe right now, but let me show you with my wallet. I would just put that right here, and you would basically not be afraid at all that it would get stolen because it's right up there. I doubt that anyone can get to that compartment without you noticing.
I was up at 5 a.m. in the morning so that I could get ready for the taxi, and I only had 2 hours of sleep because I just couldn't fall asleep. I really tried, but I couldn't. So I loaded up on coffee at the airport, and before I even left, I could already tell that it was gonna be quite a rough day and I was gonna have to catch some Z's on the plane. Until I was actually already in the Grab on the way back to the hotel that I'm going to be seeing my godma and my god siblings that I haven't seen for the better part of 10 years. So that was kind of a crazy realization because I had just said yes to this trip on a whim, even though I have exams next month. So now I was kind of getting a bit nervous.
So I actually walked all the way down from the hotel to Petalin Street to check out the market because I was hoping to get some street photography done, maybe get some nice clips for the vlog. But I mean, I got some stuff, but it was a bit uninspiring. I think, almost fell. I think it's not really a great spot. It's very touristy, and the market was just kind of selling a lot of this, I guess, fake stuff. It doesn't feel, I don't know. I didn't really feel the passion to take photos of anything when I was there, so I'm kind of going back now. It's so hot too.
Have you taken it?
Yeah.
Oh, you have? Okay, cool. Heading out for a party with chai.
Oh my god. My cats love this. And then when I throw it away in the bin, they'll search the bin for it. Guys, you're just gonna have to take my word for it when I say that the party last night was fantastic. I got to see my god siblings, my godma, and other family friends that I haven't seen in ages. I was a bit shy to talk to new people, but tonight there's another party, so a new day, and I'm gonna try and get more footage because yesterday night I was so shy. There were professional event videographers and photographers there. How can you expect me to whip out my little mirrorless camera and film myself when there are actual professionals all around me? Anyway, today I just chilled by the pool, hopped on some classes, and just prepared for the night festivities.
Well, here we are at the beginning of our journey towards the, what is it, the Emerald Hill or somewhere like that. Anyway, it's Chai's 60th birthday party, and we are meant to be representing Shanghai of the 1920s. Hence, and because she is a dragon, I am wearing this ensemble. And Richard is becoming the tycoon, of course. The
Yes, if I had a Thompson machine gun, I would have brought that as well.
I didn't really know what to expect when I agreed to come to KL. I thought I was gonna see some family friends and have a fun time. But I felt like this trip was so much more than that. I met some amazing people and hopefully have made friends that I will keep for life. And on top of that, I felt that it was such a great break from the monotonous study that I've been doing day in and day out. And even though I haven't been the most productive in the last month, I do feel that taking a short break like this reinvigorates me, and I feel more motivated more than ever to buckle down and get work done. So now we're leading up to the final stretch of my exams, and I don't think you guys will be hearing from me until they are over, just because I do have to prioritize them. In fact, I didn't even want to make this video till after the exams, but I just couldn't help myself.